Yeah, welcome back everybody. Today we are solving this year's Waec Ssce mathematics questions. Let's go straight to it. The first one is number 1A. Given that 7 minus 2x, 9 and 5x plus 17 are consecutive terms of a geometric progression GP with common ratio r greater than 0. Find the values of x. Okay. If these terms are consecutive terms of a GP, the common ratio r is t2 over t1, which means 9 over 7 minus 2x. And the same r is also equal to t3 over t2, which means 5x plus 17 all over 9. So that simply means these and these are equal because they both represent r. So I can therefore say 9 over 7 minus 2x. 9 over 7 minus 2x equals 5x plus 17 all over 9. And if I cross multiply, I'm going to have 7 minus 2x times 5x plus 17 equals 81. And now I can move that. Okay, I can expand the brackets on the left hand side, and that gives me 35x plus 119 minus 10x squared minus 34x equals 81, which simply means 35x minus 34x is x. That means x plus 119 minus 10x squared equals 81. And now I can move the whole of the left hand side to the right hand side, and that becomes 81 minus x minus 119 plus 10x squared equals 0. Plus 10x squared equals 0. And if I rearrange, the equation becomes 10x squared minus x. 81 minus 119 is minus 38 equals 0. Now I can solve this quadratic equation by the factorization method. This simply means 10x squared minus 20x plus 19x minus 38 equals 0. And that's the same as 10x into bracket x minus 2 plus 19 into bracket x minus 2 equals 0, which simply means 10x plus 19 times x minus 2 equals 0. And that simply means 10x plus 19 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0, which means x equals minus 19 over 10, or x equals 2. So those are the values of x simply. Now to 1b. Two positive numbers are in the ratio 3:4. The sum of thrice the first number and twice the second is 68. Find the smaller number. Okay, let the numbers be a and b. Ratio a to b is equal to ratio 3:4. I can write ratio a to b as a over b, and that means a over b equals 3/4. Now from this, a will be equal to 3b over 4. If I make a the subject of this formula. And now they said the sum of thrice the first and twice the second is 68. Thrice the first means 3a, plus twice the second means 2b, and that sum is 68. Now I can put a in this equation, and that means 3 times 3b over 4 plus 2b equals 68, which simply means 9b over 4 plus 2b equals 68. How do I clear the fractions? I can clear the fractions by multiplying through by 4. If I multiply the whole of that equation through by 4, I'm going to get 9b plus 8b equals 68 times 2, 272, which simply means 17b equals 272. And that means b equals 272 divided by 17 is 16. A is therefore equal to 3 times 16. A is 3b over 4, which means 3 times 16 over 4. And that's 12. So the smaller number is therefore 12. The smaller number is 12. Now let's go straight to the next, which is number 2. Number 2a. Given that y equals PR over m minus p squared r minus p squared r raised to power minus 3 over 2. Make r the subject. Make r the subject. How do we make r the subject of this formula? The first thing to do is to raise both sides to a power that is the inverse of this. The inverse of minus 3 over 2 is 2 over minus 3. So I'm raising both sides to the power 2 all over minus 3, which means y raised to the power 2 over minus 3 equals PR over m minus p squared r raised to power. This will become minus 3 over 2 times, I want to make sure that that space can contain it clearly, p squared r minus p squared r raised to power minus 3 over 2 raised to power 2 over minus 3 will now mean times 2 over minus 3. And that simply means okay, let me just go straight. Minus 3 here 1, minus here 1, 2 here 1, 2 here 1. And that simply means y raised to power 2 all over minus 3 equals PR over m minus p squared r. Now if I make the fractions on the left hand side a single fraction, the LCM is m, and that becomes PR minus m p squared r over m. So if I cross multiply, this is 2 over minus 3 is the same as minus 2 over 3. So y becomes y. So the left hand side becomes y raised to power minus 2 over 3. Now if I cross multiply, I'm going to have m y raised to power minus 2 over 3 equals PR minus m p squared r, which is the same as my raised to power minus 2 over 3 equals, we can factor r out of the right hand side to have p minus mp squared. That's r into bracket p minus mp squared. Now if I divide both sides by p minus mp squared, r will now be equal to my raised to power minus 2 over 3 all over p minus mp squared. And that is r. Now b, what's question b? Find r when y equals minus 8. When y equals minus 8, m equals 1, and P equals 3. How do we find R? R is equal to my raised to the power minus 2 over 3. Let me put the R down there. This is R. This is R. R equals my raised to the power minus 2 over 3, which simply means m is 1. That's 1 times y is minus 8. 1 times minus 8 raised to the power minus 2 over 3 all over p, which is 3 minus mp squared. That simply means minus 1 times 3 squared. And that's the same as minus 8 raised to the power minus 2 over 3. Simply means the cube root of, simply means the cube root of minus 8 raised to the power minus 2. And we know that the cube root of minus 8 is minus 2. So that means minus 2 raised to the power minus 2. Minus 2 raised to the power minus 2 all over 3 minus 9. Minus 2 raised to the power minus 2 is the same as 1 all over minus 2, 1 all over the square of minus 2. Minus 2 raised to the power minus 2 is the same as 1 all over the square of minus 2, which simply means 1 all over 4. So the numerator becomes 1 over 4. The numerator becomes 1 over 4 divided by the denominator. 3 minus 9 is minus 6. And this is the same as 1 over 4 times 1 all over minus 6, which simply means 1 all over minus 24. That simply means 1 all over minus 24. And now straight we go to the next, which is number 3. Number 3. Okay, 3 is just one question. Now, a chord subtends an angle of 72 degrees at the center of a circle of radius 24.5 meters. Calculate the perimeter of the minor segment. Calculate the perimeter of the minor segment. Let's draw the chord. This is the chord. This is the circle. This is circle. And we can put the chord here. Let this be the center of a circle. Radius here and radius here. The radius has a length of 24.5 meters. And the chord subtends an angle of 72 degrees at the center of a circle. So we want to find the perimeter of this minor segment. This minor segment. And we know that the perimeter of a minor segment is given by the length of the chord plus the length of the arc. So now length of the chord is given by the formula 2r sine theta over 2. The length of the chord is given by that formula, and it's equal to 2 times 24.5 times sine theta over 2 means 72 over 2, which is 36 degrees. And that's equal to, let me do that quickly, 2 times 24.5 times sine 36. And that's equal to 28.8015 meters. 8015 meters. Now, what is the length of the chord? What's the length of the arc? The length of this arc, of the minor arc. The length of the minor arc is given by the formula theta over 360 times 2 pi r. And that's equal to 72 all over 360 times 2 times pi is 22/7 times r, which is 24.5. Now let's do that quickly. 72 times 2 times 22 times 24.5 divided by 360 divided by 7, and that's 30.8 meters. So therefore, the perimeter of the minor segment, let me just call that P, will be equal to the length of the chord, which is 28.8015. 28.8015 plus the length of the minor arc, which is 30.8, and that's equal to 28.8015 plus 30.8, and that's 59.6015, which is approximately equal to 59.6 meters. Now we go straight to the next, which is number 4. Number 4 also has 2 questions under it. So this is 4a. In the diagram, BCDE is a circle with center A. Angle BCD is 2x is equal to 2x plus 40 degrees. Angle BAD is equal to 5x minus 35. Angle BAD rather is equal to 5x minus 35. Angle BED is equal to 2y plus 10. And angle ADC is 40 degrees. Find the value of x. Find the values of x and y. Let's draw the diagram first of all. That's the diagram. And now this is the center A. Just drawing the diagram very quickly. And this goes this way. Now this angle is 2y plus 10. 2y plus 10 degrees. This angle is 5x minus 35. This one is 40 degrees. 5x minus 35. This one is 40 degrees. That's 40 degrees. And this one is 2x plus 40. 2x plus 40. Okay, now we want to find angle. Let me label the point on the circle. This is E. This is D. This is C. And this is B. Now we want to find the values of x and y. First of all, we know that. What's the first thing to do? What's the first thing to do? Okay, first of all, we know that. How do I do that? I think I can find, first of all, I know that this angle is twice this angle. Yeah. And this one is also half of this one. Okay, let me go straight to what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. This angle, reflex angle BAD, is 2 times angle BCD. So that's what I'm going to do. So reflex angle BAD, I'm just going to say reflex BAD. Reflex angle BAD equals, reflex angle BAD equals 2 times angle BCD. Angle at center equals twice angle at circumference. So this one is twice this one. So that simply means reflex BAD is equal to 2 times 2x plus 40. 2 times 2x plus 40, which is equal to 4x plus 80. 4x plus 80. Now, if I know this one, then I can find x by adding this and equating to 360 degrees. I know that reflex angle BAD plus 5x minus 35 equals 360. So that's all I need to find x. So reflex angle BAD, which is 4x plus 80 plus this angle 5x minus 35 equals 360 plus 5x minus 35 equals 360 degrees. Sum of angles at a point. 4x plus 5x is 9x plus 80 minus 35 is 45, how about correct, equals 360 degrees, which simply means 9x equals 360 minus 45, and that means 9x equals 315 degrees. Now x will be equal to, what's that going to be? X is going to be, what's that going to be? 315 divided by 9. 315 divided by 9 is what? X is 35 degrees. Now, I know that if x is 35 degrees, how do I find y? I know that angle angle BAD, this obtuse angle BAD is 2 times angle BED, and that's all I need. So 5x minus 35, 5x minus 35 equals 2 times this angle is equal to 2 times this angle. So angle at center equals twice angle at circumference. That means 5x minus 35 equals 2 times 2y plus 10. That's 2 into bracket 2y plus 10, which simply means 5x minus 35 equals 4y plus 20. And that means, what do I do? 5x, I know that x is 35 minus 35. Let me take this 20, bring this 20 to the left hand side. Minus 20 equals 4y. 5 times 35 is 175. 175 minus 35 is 140. That's correct. And 140 minus 20 is 120. So that simply means 4y equals 120. And y is therefore equal to 30 degrees. So x equals 35 degrees. And y equals 30 degrees. Now, what's the second question? The second question says find angle BAD. So find angle ABC. That's not BAD, ABC. How do we find ABC from this diagram? Let me bring the diagram down. How do we find angle ABC from a diagram? This is ABC. Of course, I know that ABC plus 5x minus 35 plus 40 plus 2x plus 40 is equal to 360 degrees. Sum of angles in a quadrilateral. So that's what I'm going to use. That simply means angle ABC plus 5x minus 35 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 2x plus 40 equals 360 degrees. Angle ABC plus 5x minus 35 plus 40 plus 2x plus 40 equals 360 degrees. Yeah. That's let me delete the area. Let's take this out. Yeah, equals 360 degrees, sum of angles in a quadrilateral, and that simply means angle ABC plus 5 times x, which is 35, minus x, minus 35 rather, plus 40 plus 2 into bracket 35, 2 times 35 plus 40 equals 360. And what does that mean? 5 times 35 is 175 minus 35, that's 140, plus 40, that's 180. 180 plus 2 times 35 is 70. 180 plus 70 is 250. That's correct. 180 plus 70, that's 240. No, 180 plus 70 is 250 plus 40, that's 290. So that therefore means angle ABC plus 290. Albert, that math is correct. Angle ABC plus 290 equals 360 degrees, which therefore means angle ABC equals 360 minus 290, which is equal to 70 degrees. And that's it simply. We go straight to the next, which is number 5. Number 5 also has 2 questions under it, so this is 5a. Given that m equals tan 30 degrees, m equals tan 30 degrees, and n equals tan 45 degrees, n equals tan 45 degrees, tan 45 degrees. Without using, simplify without using a calculator, m minus n over mn, leaving the answer in the form p plus root q. Okay, m minus n over mn is equal to, m is tan 30, which is 1 over root 3, minus n is tan 45, which is 1, all over mn. That means 1 over root 3 times 1. And this is the same as, I want to make the numerator a single fraction. So that will be, LCM is root 3, and that will be 1 minus root 3. Yeah, 1 minus root 3 over root 3 divided by, the denominator is the same as, the denominator is the same as 1 over root 3 times 1, that's 1 over root 3. So I just say divided by 1 over root 3. And that simply means 1 minus root 3 over root 3 times root 3 over 1. Root 3 cancels root 3, and I'm left with 1 minus root 3. So m minus n over mn equals 1 minus root 3. And we go straight to the next, which is b. What's b? There are 20 women in a bus. 15 of them wear glasses, and 10 wear 15 of them wear glasses, and 10 wear wristwatches. If a woman is chosen at random from the bus, find the probability that she wears both glasses and wristwatch. Let's represent that on a Venn diagram. Yeah, let's represent that in a Venn diagram. Yeah, so let's have it this way. Yeah, now this is Z, I want to take move that down a little. Now this is a universal set. The number of elements in it is 20. That's the total number of women. Now this is, I think I need to adjust this. Yeah. Now let this be G, which is the set of women who wear glasses. How many are they? 15 of them wear glasses. That's 15. Let this be W, which is the set of women who wear wristwatches. How many are they? They are just 10. They are 10. Now, they didn't tell us there was any of them who didn't wear at least one of the two. So there will be nothing inside the rectangle, outside the circles, outside the two circles. So let X be the number of women who wore both glasses, and a wristwatch. So this will be 15 minus X, and this will be 10 minus X. 15 minus X represents those who wore only glasses. 10 minus X represents those who wore only wristwatches, while X represents those who wore both. So we can say 15 minus X plus 10 minus X equals 20. Minus X plus X is 0. 15 plus 10 is 25. That means 25 minus X equals 20. And that simply means X equals 25 minus 20, which is equal to 5. X equals 5. So the probability, therefore, that a woman chosen at random wore both glasses and wristwatch is going to be number of women who wore glasses and wristwatch all over total number of women, which is 1/4. And that's it. Very, very, very simply. Yeah, that's it simply. Okay, all right. I think we should take a break and then come back later. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next. Bye-bye.